Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Professor Layton and the Curious Village. This is episode 5, and we're continuing with chapter 4. So I'm just gonna, as usual, open up the journal for you. And I believe we got a rug on the last episode. Yes. I must say that I am very fond of handmade things. Square rug, well, I guess we'll do in a pinch. Well, he doesn't seem very thrilled about it, so I'll give it to Lick. Alrighty. So I want to start by talking to the people in the restaurant. Oh, it's closed. This place is closed for the day. We can come back tomorrow. Okay. Oh, he's here. What kind of loud just throws garbage? Excuse me, so sorry to bother you again. Have you seen Ramon since we spoke last? Come look, let's go. Wow. Have anything for me, kid? I'm sorry, young lady. Could you help us? We're looking for someone, you see, and... Sorry, can't help you. And by can't, I mean don't want to. I've rarely even talked to Ramon, and I am so not interested in this search. But maybe if you help me solve this puzzle, I just might, remember something. And just who do you think you are, young lady? Puzzled aliens. Oh, I don't think I've seen this one before. It's probably one that's different in the UK version. From high in the sky, a pair of aliens observes, I guess, humans using a bizarre object. Perplexed, one alien turns to the other and says, "How strange. The Earthling is opening a hole in a sheet of paper and marking it with a line to show the other Earthlings where the hole is. I've never seen anything like it. What could these extraterrestrial visitors be talking about? And what do I answer? I write. Oh. A hole in a sheet of paper. Marking it with a line to show the other Earthlings where the hole is. A hole and a line. What? What could these extraterrestrial visitors be talking about? Okay. At what point do you open a hole in a sheet of paper? Well, if you are perforating something, right? Oh! Earthling. And marking it with a line to show the other Earthlings where the hole is. The Earthling is opening a hole in a sheet of paper and marking it with a line, marking a hole in a sheet of paper and marking it with a line to show the other Earthlings where the hole is. Marking it with a line. Okay, so what am I thinking immediately, just as I read it right there? Maybe it's not an actual physical hole. Maybe it's like a drawing of a hole. I don't know. Maybe the marking is like letters, possibly. With a line to show other Earthlings where the hole is. The other thing that I was thinking is maybe It could be talking about one of those perforated lines that are made for you to easily like rip a piece of paper like in half or tear, something from like oh, what do you call that in English? One of those like notebooks, I guess, that are for checks, that are designed for you to rip the check out. I don't know what you call that in English. But I'm probably overcomplicating things. From high in the sky, a pair of aliens observes a human using a bizarre object. The human is using the bizarre object. Perplexed, one alien turns to the other and says, "How strange, the Earthling is opening a hole in a sheet of paper." So yes, probably a perforator. Or even a stapler, I guess. And marking it with a line to show the other Earthlings where the hole is. But why would you need to show anyone where there is a hole? For a perforator or a stapler, you don't need to do that. Marking it with a line. Opening a hole in a sheet of paper. Maybe not. Oh, another thing that I just thought of. It says Earthling, it doesn't say human. It could be an animal, right? So, in what kind of context would an animal open a hole in a sheet of paper? Well, if they're eating it, of course. Oh wait, what about a drink? Like a bubble tea, for example. They are covered with some sort of paper, right? You open a hole in it, and usually those are marked for the hole to go on. Or same thing for, I don't know, a soda at McDonald's, right? Sometimes the sheets come in pre-perforated, so you can put the straw in very easily. But how would I answer that? I don't think that's the answer. How many pickers? It's 30. I don't want to lose them. In a sheet of paper. I mean, when you say paper, you immediately think of office work. But not necessarily. I mean, that's the only other context in which I would think a human would need to mark where a hole is in a piece of paper. Maybe it's a really big piece of paper for someone to go through, or maybe put their hand through. And it's probably something very simple, like an everyday activity. How many letters can I write? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up to 8 letters, but could be less. I mean, art, I guess. Could be art, right? That's one option. Alien observes a human using a bizarre object. What I'm not sure is... Ah. Wait. From high in the sky, a pair of aliens observes humans using a bizarre object. Perplexed, one alien turns to the other. Okay, so it is probably humans what we're talking about. How about packaging? You know, when okay, we talked about sodas and straws, but what about, for example, I don't know, one of those easy open, like I don't know, packets of cheese or something, you know, that also come with like a place to really easily rip a package. Or maybe mail? Do you have to perforate stamps? I don't know. Mail? Is that a possible answer? I think this is a bullshit. bullshit puzzle. The game has a few of these, by the way. It's not the only one. I mean, I've thought up of some scenarios. I guess it's time to start answering. So, but like, I just don't have anything absolutely definitive. Why would you need to mark a hole in a piece of paper? To show the other Earthlings where the hole is. Okay, you need a hole to let something through, right? But it's really not something very big, because what would be the point of, you know, having something made of paper covering like a wall or a door, right? I mean, in some contexts, we could argue that could be the case. Like, I don't know, traditional Japanese house where, like, some of the inner walls of the house, you know, they have like screens that are kind of like made with paper, but they would not be marked for that. So it's probably not construction, I don't think. Unless it's something like temporary. But I feel that I'm overcomplicating things. I just don't know. I just don't know what they mean. Maybe it's something I'm not familiar with. Maybe it's something you guys do in the United States that I don't know about. Well, I don't want to lose the pickerats, so I'm gonna go for a hint. Even something as common as paper can look bizarre to someone who's never seen it before. What kind of device puts holes in paper? It must be a needle or sharp point to it. Could be a pen, I guess. Maybe they were trying to write and poke the thing by mistake. But then why would they have to mark it? Needle or sharp point to it. Oh, okay. I know what it is, but I don't know how how you say it in English. So is this? It's not a. I understand now. It's not a line to mark where the hole is. Okay, so is that device that you get in school that has kind of like a really sharp point, right? And it has attached like either a hole for you to put your pen in, or it has like a lead tip. It's the thing that you draw circles with. You know, it's a device designed for you to draw circles, but I don't know what it's called. So let me look that up. I think it's also called the compass. Then compass. I'm gonna write down compass. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters, so it fits. I hope this is its name. Okay, good.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Yeah. Nice work. When you think about it, the alien's description of a compass is pretty much spot on. Interesting how widely the perception of a single object can vary, isn't it? I am really curious about what this puzzle is in the UK version, so let me just quickly look it up. Okay, so in the European version, this is about gravity and in the moon. On the moon, I suppose. And it's how do you call it? A multiple choice. Huh, interesting. You know, I've heard that if you aren't careful walking around some mystery at night, you can run into trouble. I bet Ramon wasn't being careful. What exactly do you mean? Okay. Do you have anything else? Weren't you supposed to be looking for someone, Gramps? Gramps? She's so rude. Okay. Oh, that guy's here. Do you have anything else for us? Oh goodness, whatever shall I do? What seems to be the trouble, sir? Let's see here. Strong, young, and you look like you have a good back. Oh, thank heavens. Come along. I beg your pardon? I've searched everywhere and I just can't find a thing. Oh, I suppose I must have dropped it when I was out strolling by the park this afternoon. I would go search for it myself, but it's gotten dark out. It is awfully scary out there. Bah, nothing of the sort. It's just that, well, I'm not spring chicken anymore and my eyes aren't as sharp as they used to be. So how about it, Sonny? Will you help out an old man and go search in front of the park for me? What? But we are in the middle of our investigation right now. No, look, no need to be rude. After all, the park is but a small ways away. And who knows, we might actually find some new information to aid our case there. Besides, excuse me. Besides, helping those in need is the duty of a gentleman. Splendid. I'll wait right here for you to come back. I'm counting on you. So what did you lose? One more detail, please, sir. What exactly did you drop? Drop? Oh my, now what was it? Oh, that's right. It was my watch. Actually, my best wristwatch. Bring it back for me, Sonny. Okay, but first, I'm gonna look at these puzzles. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Milk pitchers. Okay, so this is just like the one with the juice, but bigger. So we need 7. Oh, 5 on each. Okay. It's basically just the same thing. Oh, I'll put this back here. Then this one here. This here. That's 5. And 5. There we go.
How does this sound? I did it! Yes!
Nice. I believe we need only one more gizmo. Camera and the case. Okay, I remember this one. While walking through the market on vacation, you notice a small stand selling cameras. I don't remember the answer, by the way. A camera and case set is selling for $310. The seller tells you that the camera costs $300 more than the case itself, and the case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. You decide you'd rather wait on buying a camera and opt to just buy the case alone. You hand the seller $100 bill and see his eyes light up. Think fast now. How much change should you be getting back? Okay. So it says that camera plus case, right? That's $310. Now, the seller tells you that the camera costs $300 more than the case itself. Okay, so the case equals 300 plus the camera. No, I'm sorry. The camera costs 300 plus the case, right? The seller tells you that the camera costs 300 more than the case itself. Yeah, so the cost of the camera is 300 plus the case. Okay, so the case is 10. Than the case itself. More than the case itself. And the case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. Yeah, obviously. So the case costs $10, right? So if I'm just buying the case, I should get 90. I hope. I think it can be a little bit tricky. Let me actually check again. A camera and case set is selling for $310. Seller tells you that the camera costs $300 more than the case itself. Yeah. Oh wait, $300 more than the case itself. Right, so the camera can't cost 300 or the case would be free. Right? The camera costs $300 more than the case. $300 more than the case itself. Okay, so if the case... Okay, and the case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. Okay, so if the camera costs 300 plus the case, right? Yeah, that's what it says. And then the set, which is 310. I mean, the case. Sorry, the case costs the price of the set, which is 310, minus the cost of the camera. It has to be 10. It has to be. Or maybe I'm crazy, I don't know.
Luke, here's my
You're
answer.
gonna tell me that it's like 85 or something like that. Maybe it's 95.
How embarrassing.
Think carefully, you might just get shortchanged. Okay, I'm missing something, clearly. Camera. Camera plus case is 310. Okay. The camera costs $300 more than the case. So if the case costed... Okay, I think I see where I went wrong. If the case costed 10, let's say, I don't know, $100, for example, right? If the case costed $100, just an example, then the camera is 300 more, so it's $400. Okay. So the camera is not 300. Definitely. Camera is 300 plus the case, as we had previously established. Okay. So the case could be 10, but it's probably less than that. I mean, it's obviously less than that. Now, oh, the seller tells you that the camera costs $300 more than the case itself. So the difference will have to be split in two, wouldn't it? And the case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. Right, okay, yeah, got it. Okay. So 310 I mean the case, right? The case equals 310 minus the cost of the camera. So so 300 plus the case equals 310 minus the camera. Sorry, that's wrong. So S equals C minus 300. So S equals 310 minus C. Okay, got it. So the camera costs $305. I'll walk you through it. So it's gonna be a doozy to write this with a mouse. So okay, the camera plus the case, I'm gonna say case is S, right? That's 310. That's the set, right? Then it says that the camera equals 300, right? Plus the cost of the case. And then the case, right, costs the case itself. I'm sorry. And that the case, right, cost the price of the set, which is 310. 310 minus the cost of the camera. Okay. So, if we already have here the case, but this equation in terms of the case would be S equals C minus 300, right? Let's pretend that's a clear 3. Now, so this is S and this is S, so we can equalize them here. So 310 minus C, right? Then I could do what? Okay. So this would be C plus C equals 310 plus 300, right? This one goes to the other side to add, and this one goes to the other side to add. So I can't delete without, deleting everything. So 2C equals 610, right? 2C equals 610. So C equals 305. There we go. So that's the cost of the camera. So if I'm buying only the case would be $5. So he has to give me 95 back. Yeah. I vaguely remembered something
Luke,
like that,
here's
but I
my
wasn't quite
answer.
sure.
Every puzzle has an
There we
answer.
go. Good thinking. That merchant had an awfully misleading way of explaining things, didn't he? Make sure you don't get duped by some swindler next time you go out shopping. Okay, let's do the last one. 3 umbrellas. Oh, this one is tricky. I remember. Considering it's the same one that I did before. Excuse me. 3 identical looking umbrellas are sitting upright in a stand, assuming the owners don't check their umbrellas labels. What percentage chance is there that only 2 people will walk off with their own umbrella? So the chance of that is 0. Because there are 3, right? So if 2 people got the right one, then the last person only has their umbrella. So the chance of that is 0. For some reason, figuring this out when I was a child was very hard.
That should do it. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Nice. Ooh, well, that one's for Luke. Nice, no more pending puzzles. Oh boy, we have a lot of things. Maybe? Wow, now you're talking. This one's just my style. What happens if I do this? Well, it's not bad, I suppose. Yeah, he's not really happy about it, so there we go. What a dump. No good. At least you have a bed, you know? Okay, we have one more piece. Or maybe two. No, I think only one. Okay. So now we are supposed to go to the park, aren't we? Okay, I don't feel like talking to you, Granny. Alright, can we go here? I wonder if Beatrice will tell us anything. Oh, hello there, boys. Turning in for the night already? Not yet, I'm afraid. We're still out surveying the town. By the way, have you seen Ramon around today? Ramon? That skinny man with the big purple lips? No, he hasn't come by today. But you know, for all his fancy clothing, I hear he's actually quite the layabout. He's probably off idling at the cafe. Why not go check for him there? I see. If that's the case, I'd like to go to the cafe right away. Would you mind keeping the front door open a little longer? Oh, don't worry, Professor. Another guest arrived to stay the night, and I'm setting up his room. Another guest? But how if the town is closed? The bridge is up. Besides, my door is always open for a dashing gentleman such as yourself. Are you gonna laugh at me some more? Were you supposed to be looking for someone? Have you seen a watch? Gerard lost something again? I think he's getting kind of slow. He's always dropping stuff. So, what he dropped this time? Let me guess. Was it a wristwatch? Indeed, he did drop his wristwatch. Wristwatch. There we go. Did you pick it up around here? Yep. Well, actually no, because Beatrice was actually the one to find it. Thing is, it was already late when she found it, so she decided to hold onto it until morning. Go to the inn and you can probably ask for it. Oh, okay. So there you go. Now that I've got your attention, could you give me a hand to solve this here puzzle? Dark places give me the wheelies. But I wanted to solve this puzzle so bad I came out here for help. This puzzle is all about stars, see? Maybe you can make sense of the thing, Of course, I'd be happy to help you with. The biggest star. I kinda remember. Kinda, maybe. Legend has it that people used to stare up at the heavens and find images of animals or important events in the constellations. Looking up, there we go, at the star-filled sky there, try to connect the 5 largest objects in space to form the largest 5-pointed star possible. Connect stars by drawing a line between them. Make sure that your line doesn't pass through another star along the way. Okay. doesn't work. Oh my god, stop. Looking at the star and try to connect the 5 largest objects. Well, this one, like those two, right? And this. And this. And then we have... I mean, there are another few. So I think this one has to go together. Then this one. Then that one. Then this one. And then... dash. Pass for another star along the way in between them. To form the largest 5-pointed star. That doesn't work. I mean, the biggest are 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Those 4. So they absolutely have to be connected this way. Point is the other biggest one. It would be this one, wouldn't it? No, it's just as big as those. Oh! I can connect out here. I guess. I mean, it says biggest objects, doesn't it? Doesn't touch anything. There we go. I guess.
There we go. Another puzzle solved.
I think this is a bit different from the one that we had in the UK version. Hey, thanks a bunch. I can finally go home and catch a few winks. Oh yeah, now I remember. Beatrice from the inn was the one to find the watch. Don't forget to ask her about it. We were just there. Come on, let's go. Oh, that's for the... Do you have anything? No. Goodness, whatever shall I do? What? Not quite. I had a word that you found a wristwatch out by the entrance to the park. I think it skipped a bit of dialogue. Oh, that old thing, does it belong to you, Professor? Oh no, it's Gerard's. He dropped it today while wandering about town and asked me to help him find it. Why am I not surprised that man needs more stuff than a cat sitting by a fireplace? Sheds. Alright then, here's the watch. You know, it figures that it belongs to Gerard. I was just thinking to myself, the professor is far too fashionable to wear this old thing. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, so you found my watch, did you? But of course, a gentleman always helps those in distress. Speaking of which, we're still quite worried about Ramon's whereabouts and should probably return to our search now. Yep, Sinister is strange like that. Despite its size, it can be quite challenging to find people. Sometimes it feels like running in a darn maze. Speaking of mazes, you ever heard of this one, Sonny? But we really must be on the run. Oh, okay. A mysterious bandit is on the lam Im? What? Lamb, I guess. Never seen that word before. And trying to escape the police who are hot on his trail. His entrance into this part of town is marked with an arrow. This particular bandit follows a peculiar creed and has vowed never to go backward or turn around. Additionally, whenever he meets an intersection, he will always turn left or right. Now, as you can see from the map, this part of town has multiple exits, which are labeled A through G. Of all the exits here, which one will the bandit never be able to pass through? B. That's simple. Because if he gets actually maybe not necessarily. Okay, let's see. I think it's B. Right? Because if he comes on this from here, he will always have to turn one of those. Right? Now, to be able to reach this one, has to, let's see. Can I go straight? So here, 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 or here, here. Cannot reach B. Now, that's easy. E is possible. F is possible. A is very simple. How about D? Oh, B is possible. What? Is it? Or did I do it wrong? Well, there he can get D or he can get C. But can he get A? What did I do to get there? What if I do this? No, I cannot do B. So, okay, let's say I'm coming from here. I cannot go straight, so I can do this, and then I have to turn. Now, if I'm coming from here, I can do this and this, and then I can turn back to get there. I can be coming down. Okay, that's not possible. That's also not possible. I'm gonna say B.
There we go.
Okay.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Alright. That's right. As you can see from the diagram, if the bandit must turn every time he approaches an intersection, the ways he can move through the town are set. As a result, no matter how he approaches B, he'll never be able to leave through there. Okay. You're a sharp one, Sonny. You know, if you're looking for someone, you should ask around at the inn or cafe. As you know, the inn is right by the entrance of the village. The cafe is right at the fork in the road just north of here. We've already searched the inn, but checking out the cafe sounds like a good idea. We'll be sure to stop by. Well then, I'm off to bed. An old man needs his beauty rest. Thanks again for your help. Think nothing of it, sir. Layton already has a rock, so I'm gonna give it to Lulo. Do we already have all the parts for the dog? No, we are still missing one. Brilliant, I just love it. I just love how round it is. Oh, hello there, Mr. Bear. Round rug, it's a bit modern for my taste. Yeah, he likes to sit there. Does he happen to like that? Just look at how expressive that bird's face is. None of them seem happy with it, but I think Luke will like it. Okay. So save. And let's get to the cafe. Oh, they're back. Professor, there's a cat here. Oh, here, kitty kitty. Animals are very dear to you, are they not, Luke? Well, I have just a puzzle for you then. Hmm. 5 cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. With that in mind, how many cats does it take to catch 100 mice in 100 minutes? Well, 5? You know, that would mean that one cat could catch one mouse per minute. So 100 mice in 100 minutes, that would be 5.
I think I've got it. Professor, I've solved it.
5 cats. 5 cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. If the mouse hunt continues another 5 minutes, you can expect a total of 10 mice to get caught. In other words, the same 5 cats can catch 10 mice in 10 minutes and 20 mice in 20 minutes. It's simply a matter of how long the 5 cats work. Wonderful job there, Luke. Hey. Do you have any puzzle for me, ma'am? Good evening to you, sir. It's almost my bedtime, but I've got one more puzzle for you. Wanna see it? 1,000 times. Okay, what on earth is this message getting at? The following is written on a piece of paper you picked up. Something is 1,000 times 2 somethings. To turn this strange message into a proper sentence, all you need to do is fill in the blank, I guess, with a single letter on the alphabet. A single letter. Oh, I remember. Yes. But what letter could it be? You'll need to use the same letter for all 3 spaces. Yeah, check this out. There we go. A meter is 1,000 millimeters.
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's right, 1 meter m really is equal to 1,000 millimeters. How'd you like my puzzle? Pretty fun, right? You did such a good job. I'm gonna tell you a secret. I heard that there's a man eating monster in the tower, and that's why everyone stays away. I'm not silly enough to think there's actually a monster inside, but the place is dangerous. So be careful in there, mister. A bookcase. Could be any. Do you have any other puzzle for me? Everyone says that going out at night in St. Mystery is dangerous, but no kidnapper's gonna get me. First of all, I can run really fast, and I'm a great screamer. Second, the people who disappeared kept complaining of feeling tired, but I feel great all the time. Interesting that she knows that piece of gossip as well. I don't know what it is about cats, Professor. I'm just a big softie when it comes to them. Yeah, me too. So there are people in these houses. Oh, it's you. Hey, out looking for Ramon, are you? Yep, you're definitely looking for Ramon. So, you still haven't found the guy? Listen, streets here are dangerous at night. Crazy dangerous. You can go running all over town with a kid. Because that's dangerous. Crazy dangerous. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to punish you. Your poor judgment with a puzzle, but you'll solve it, yeah, of course. They just find any excuse. OTTF. Pretty sure I haven't done this one. Indeed, I have never seen this one before. It must be an American one. Here you have a set of small paper cards. On each card is a single letter. But one of the cards is missing its letter. What letter belongs to the blank card? So it's not giving me much. Here you have a set of small cards. On each card is a single letter, but one of the cards is missing its letter. Okay, so what kind of pattern could we possibly have? Maybe words? Maybe it's backwards? Maybe we have to make a sentence. Well, I mean, we could do soft, soften, often. I don't know. Maybe it's the number that they represent in the alphabet or the number of edges they have. I don't know. OTTF. SSENT. But one of the cards is missing its letter. What letter belongs on the blank card? Yeah, it's up to me to decide what's the pattern. Okay. Well, let's say the O is 0. Right? Then let's see, this would be 0, then 1, 1, this would be 1, 2. Actually, maybe this is instead 1. This is 2, this is 2, this is 3. This one is 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I was thinking about the number of lines that you need to make the shape of the letter. And that perhaps this is giving me the pattern and I just have to reflect it there. One of the cards is missing its letter. Okay, what do we know? These are letters in the English alphabet, right? So I could have 26 options. Now, we have letters. So possibly this is about language, right? Making a word. So, for example, what kind of word could we do with the letters that are underneath? Like on the second row. Sent, ten, sets, nets, net. Net is not a word. It's 10, not really. Maybe it's a word to like a word to make with all of the cards. So I'm thinking about softness. Let's see. Softness. But that doesn't use all of them. I would still have 2 T's left. Something I could add. This would be a T and what about off? 10ness. No, that's not how that works. No, I don't think it's a word that uses all of them. What about? I mean, it would be just too big a word. So what else is strange? The way that they are arranged, you know, kind of like offset. Offset. How many letters do we have? 10. Offset. If this was an F, is offset spelled with 1 or 2 F's? Let me check. I'm not sure. I think it's 1. No, it is 2. Let's see. Offset, right? Offset. But then, yeah, no. We still have too many letters, and we can't really do anything with that. So I don't know. It's probably something else. Well, both of these are one line. Now this is 2, but this is 1. This is 2 and this is 2. This is 3 and this is 1. And this is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1. No, maybe it's not that. Okay, so let's see. C, D, E, F, G, H, A, K, L, M, N, O is the 14th letter, right, in the English alphabet. No, sorry, the 15th, right? A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D, F, G, H. No, F, G, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O is the 15. O, P, Q, R, S. S is the 19th. Right. This is the 20. A, B, C, D, E is the 5th. F is the 6th. N is the 13th. No, sorry, the 14th. 14th. And this is the 20. Yeah, that doesn't really tell me much. I'm gonna write it down though, just in case. We have OTTF, something SSENT. Well, this better not be something to do with Morse code, because I'm not familiar with it. 19, 5, 19, 20. Maybe it's about the sound it makes. OTTF. OTTF. SSENT. I'm not sure. I don't really see anything concrete yet. Maybe they are the initials to some saying. Well, I'm gonna get a hint. If you're guessing that there's some order to the way the cards are lined up, you're absolutely correct. Think about what series of things could be represented here. That didn't help me. You're guessing that there's some order to the way the cards. So for a minute I thought about days of the week. That doesn't work. Or months in a year. But also no. Order. Something that goes in Order. Order. Hmm. Is this about the order that adjectives are given in English? You know, some things like color, material, that sort of thing. There's an order to it that I absolutely do not know. I do not remember. I know it exists. I never learned it consciously. I just say the adjectives and hope for the best. But I don't think so. Order. What could it be? Hours? Oh my god, I'm stupid. It's the names of the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was F. I'm so stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jeez. Oh,
Luke,
jeez.
here's my answer.
I feel so stupid.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Well, it looks like you solved it all right. Of course, we all knew a brainiac like you would solve it. If you're looking for the cafe, it's right there. But it's way past the kids' bedtime, way past. Besides, the tower could start making noise again anytime. Trust me on this one, Professor. Get back to the inn, yeah? Yeah, back to the inn. Look, I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Just stuck to this guy. Oh there, I've never seen your mug in here before. What'll it be, Pa? Oh, I'm not ordering anything. I actually just came by to inquire about a certain matter. Not here for the special then, huh? Well, what do you want to know? It's funny to me that this says that it's a cafe when it's clearly a bar, but okay. No one has seen or heard from Ramon, the servant at Rainhope Manor, since this afternoon. We've looked about everywhere, to no avail. It's like he just vanished from the mystery. While talking with Cruton earlier, he mentioned a strange old man who is said to lurk around the village. Do you perchance, I thought that was not a word, but okay. Do you perchance know anything about such an individual? An old man. Oh right, that old rumor. So you have heard of him before? If you have any information, anything at all, please share it with us. You're not from here, are you? Thing is, I can have you spreading crazy rumors about some mystery to the outside world now, can I? Of course, if you're a puzzle lover, then maybe, just maybe, I could find it in me to trust you. Whoa, I see you've solved 30 puzzles. Alright then, here's an earful for you. I know a fellow who swears up and down that he saw a strange old geezer skittering about town. The fellow I know is Prosciutto. He's a wee one, but he's got appetite for a wolverine. Do you know where we might find this Prosciutto? Can't say for sure, but at this hour, well, he's probably at home snacking on something. His house is on the road that winds up north from here. Why don't you go and pay that walking icebox a visit? Okay. Oh, didn't mean to speak to him, but okay. Prosciutto's house sits on the road that winds up north from here. You oughta go pay the walking icebox a visit. Professor, there's a puzzle hidden over here. How many glasses? Oh, this one's easy. On the top row of the picture shown below, you have 3 cups of juice followed by 3 empty cups. Your objective is to change things around so that the cups are arranged as shown in the bottom of the row of the picture. Assuming you can only move 1 cup at a time and that all rearrangement has to be done by hand, how many cups will you have to pick up? 1. This one goes here. There we are.
How does this sound? Professor, I've solved it.
That's right, pour the contents of the second cup into the forward cup and then return to its original position as shown above. This way the task set before you can be completed on 1 move. Easy, let's go find more puzzles. Okay, you have anything for me? Oh, fancy meeting you here. I've got a doozy of a puzzle right now. It's harder to crack than a coconut. And who knows, it might even have something to do with the case you're investigating right now. So what do you say? Help a fellow detective, will you, brother? That's so very interesting, but I do believe there's been a mistake here. I'm no detective, you see. Say no more. Undercover and all that then. Yes? Jesus, so complicated. Very well, but I know a fellow sleuth when I see one. So you are a detective? As being the same trade and all, I suppose I couldn't hurt if I let you have a look at this puzzle. Sure. The 2 town barbers. I remember this one. A certain town has only 2 barbers in it. There aren't any other towns nearby, so everyone who lives there gets their hair cut by one of these 2 stylists. Looking at these 2 fine gentlemen, which one would you go to for a haircut? So, I don't like this puzzle because the explanation that it gives you for the answer is not necessarily true. So, the answer is A, and the puzzle is assuming that they cut each other's hair, right? So A cuts this nice hair and this guy cuts this horrible hair. But many people cut their own hair. It's possible, so I don't know.
How does this sound? Layton's apprentice saves the day.
That's right, everyone in the village gets their hair cut but by one of these 2 barbers. This includes the 2 barbers themselves, because people don't usually cut their own hair. The stylist with the butchered haircut is probably the more skilled of the 2. You've done it, you've solved a monster of a riddle. Simply astounding. Even I couldn't do it. Oh, it wasn't that difficult. But on a more important subject, have you heard word from Armand lately? What's that you say, good sir? You want to solve more puzzles? Alright, then there's a bit of a tip. Go visit Granny Riddleton's shack, that's all I can say. My detective's instincts tell me that another case is developing as we speak. I must take my leave now, but perhaps I'll see you again tomorrow. And that bro is really suspicious. Oh. Nice. Would have that kind of floor inside. That's weird. Okay, so it's asking me to go to Prosciutto's, which is this way. But I don't want to. I'm gonna go here first. Oh, the market is gone. Who is this guy? I don't think we've talked before. It must be a drag having to keep up your investigation all through the night. How about a puzzle break to take the edge off? I've got just the puzzle for a night like this. Monster. Oh, I remember this one. Oh no, the town is in grave peril. As you read this, a fearsome monster is launching an attack on Saint Mystery. Ward off the beast by stabbing it in the eye, and for goodness sake, hurry. Again, a puzzle that's like just very, very odd in my opinion.
Well, here's my guess. I did it! Yes!
So it's like the silhouette, and the moon would be the eye. Well done. It seems the fiend was hiding in the night sky. You certainly gave it what for. You sure devoured that puzzle. Seeing as it's getting late, I should warn you both about the kidnapper that's been sneaking about town. Make sure you don't get snatched up walking around St. Mystery. That'd be a great shame. Well, thank you. Okay. Oh, we have quite a bit of pieces. Hold on, let me just move them all and we'll organize them. Okay, so this probably goes here. Doesn't quite match. Maybe this goes here somewhere. Those don't really match. Maybe this one goes here? No. Oh, there we go. Okay. And I assume this one would go here? Yeah, I guess. Right, so... well, it's a bit smaller than the one I have at home. Goody, a bookshelf. I was just thinking about how much I wanted one. Okay, sounds like he wants it. These drawers are just the perfect size for me. It's well made, but it needs something on top. I guess for him. We'll see. Okay guys, I think we're gonna leave this episode here, and in the next one we're gonna, talk to her and go to Prosciutto's, which is right here, and we'll take it from there. So thank you so much for watching and have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.